We are with the director of the Mexican Tourism Board here in Los Cabos. You had an important planning and strategy meeting here, and simultaneously the VIP Summit was celebrating with Los Cabos commercial partners. How is this working?
It's working well. This is a practice that we have implemented over the last 5 years with very fruitful results because we serve as a bridge between our commercial travel partners with the secretaries of tourism of the different entities of Mexico and the directors of the trust funds of the different entities of Mexico as well. So what we try to do is to align the objectives and the goals that we have for the following year, in this case as we envision 2016, so we're all in the same direction as to what we want to achieve.
What would you say about this Mexico strategy to attract the upscale market?
We have been growing at a very healthy pace in both in the volume of international tourists that we have attracted to Mexico, as well as increasing the international revenues that are generated as a result of that. And what I can say to you is, at the end of the day, we have established revenues above volume. And that is part of the strategy that we are incorporating and implementing going forward. It's not that we're not interested in generating more tourists, of course we are, but we would like to appeal to that type of consumer that has a higher discretionary income. And I think we're doing that. We're despite of the fact, the devaluation of the peso against the US dollar, we continue to grow in the international revenues that we're generating to the country. So as the Mexican peso stabilizes, and we believe it will, against the dollar as we enter 2016, the average spend per tourist in Mexico will escalate again, will climb back into the levels that we were aiming. This is a result of the confidence that Mexico is a reliable destination to invest, that the return on the investment of their funds that they're injecting in this country will have a higher than average return on the investment. And that's why you see all these additional worldwide brands coming into destinations like Los Cabos and many other destinations as well. Since 2010, $152 billion in foreign direct investment have been injected in Mexico, not only in tourism, but in many other areas and industries that we have in Mexico. So we just have to continue to project this confidence in the investors, and I think we're going through a very good momentum. We're always trying to identify markets in the international landscape that will help us to accelerate growth, and now we're seeing the results.
Finally, for our private jets audience, what is offering Mexico to them?
Well, I mean, the profile of consumer that comes to Mexico and that we'll continue to encourage to come to Mexico already recognizes that we have the proper infrastructure. And I think it's going in the right direction, not only in the case of Los Cabos, which stands out as one of the destinations that captures a big chunk of that traveler that comes by private jet, but other destinations as well. So, you know, as a whole, this is a result of betting on infrastructure. And this is one example of many that we have.